welcome to my YouTube. My name is Evan and this is this look for a soft smoky with a nice red lip. No, of course not. This is the Galaxy clown glam thing that I came up with. I love it. I love how it makes my mouth look. And yes, if you would like to see how I did it, just keep on watching. It's a long one. Just warning you, it's a long one. And if you want to see how I did this look, just keep on watching. Thank you. For foundation, I'm going to use the Sculpt Excellence in the color Cotton from Makeup Store. This is my favorite foundation. It gives really good, even, full coverage without looking too makeup-y, I think. And because I'm gonna do the eyes really intense and the lips and everything, I want to have the foundation just looking perfect. I don't want any imperfections to show. Oh, it looks a lot, but I actually put on a little too much, but we'll blend that out in a moment. And yes, I wanted the foundation to be a little lighter because we are gonna do a clown. I think I just might finish off the face before I do anything else. So now I'm using this hair. Yeah, I thought I might finish off the face before I do the eyes. So now I'm using the Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in Fair Neutral. And I'm looking for a full coverage today. I usually don't wear this much of concealer, like never, ever. But for sake of this video, I think I just might. And now I'm just adding in for the inner corner here the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. And always for the inner tear duct and around the nose, I always use the brush, and this is E8, the older version from Morphe. And I always do this for the inner corner because I don't like how the Beauty Blender looks. But for the rest, and around the nose as well. But for the rest, I use the Beauty Blender. And to set it all, I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier A translucent powder with the Beauty Blender. And just bake it a little bit underneath the eyes especially. So it won't crease. And also around the nose. And where I usually crease most. And also I just take with the E48 brush, I just take a little more powder and dust it everywhere else that I think I need. I'm having like a love-hate relationship with this brush because I got it and it's just already falling apart, so I'll just have to stick it together. To prime my eyes, I'm gonna use the Eyeshadow Primer Potion from Urban Decay and just dab it a little bit on. And just blend it out with my finger. And take it underneath as well. I'm gonna go back and forth into a lot of palettes, so this is not from a one palette. But I'm gonna start off with Ivy from the Nikkie tutorial with Too Faced palette. I'm just gonna go with the Ivy color all over the lid and just pack it on. It's just so we can have nice blending afterwards. Okay. Next. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna grab from the Kat Von D Vida Loca palette. I'm gonna grab, I think it is Destroyer or Spring, the pink color right here. I can never figure out which way the names of the palette go. So I'm just gonna grab it with just a normal blending brush. This is a no-name brush. This is just a no-name brush. I'm just gonna go with this through the crease. I think I'm gonna just take a little bit of the Spellbound blush from Makeup Geek and just go over it as well and keep it right where I had the other pink. I just want to fade it out a little bit more. Bit Smoothie and White Lies from Makeup Geek and just go over that just on the brow bone. And now I'm gonna go into the Urban Decay Electric palette and take the Urban color, the purple one, just with a flat brush, and just go here in the outer corner and the inner corner as well. And I'm going to make this blur out a lot, so it doesn't really matter if it's just right in the outer corner. We're going to blend it out a lot. And with the E22, I'm going to take Anthem from Vida Loca palette from Kat Von D. And don't forget to dab off the excess, because if you don't, you will have a lot of fallout. And with this, I'm gonna blend this out and drag it a little bit towards the temples. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the same Urban color from Urban Decay and just keep on building. And I'm gonna use this Spellbound always to blend it maybe a little bit out with the E22. So I want to keep it fairly pink. And with this Spellbound color, I'm gonna take it and blend it out for the inner corner here as well. So this is gonna be looking a lot like a black pink eye until it will look pretty. Before it looks pretty, I mean. And now I'm gonna take a little bit of Wham Bam from Nikkie Tutorial palette and keep it here just in the outer corner and a little bit in the crease. Next I'm gonna use this color Center Stage from Makeup Geek with a flat brush and put that here in the outer corner as well. And I'm just packing it on, I'm not dragging it, I'm just trying to pack it on. I'm keeping this one tight, I'm not gonna go into the crease with it, I'm just keeping it right where the crease starts and don't go above. I'm having a little bit of a fall, but hopefully it won't ruin anything. It won't ruin too much. And also get it here in the inner corner and just keep it tight. And with the blending brush, this is Sigma E45. I'm just gonna blend this softly into the crease. I think this look will be horrible until it's finished, I promise you that. And next I'm gonna use the Pegasus from Makeup Geek, also on a flat brush. And I'm gonna pack it here in the center of the lid. It's not as vibrant as I would like it to be, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Jumbo eyeliner from NYX in Milk and blending it out a tiny bit with the finger. I'm just gonna mix Wham Bam with the Savage color from the Urban Decay, which is a lot pinker, and just make the purple a little more pinkish purple right here in the crease. And with a small blending brush, just taking Savage, just a tiny bit of Savage because it is a pink color, a really pink color. I think I might just take a tiny bit with the same brush that I used Pegasus. Use the Gonzo from the Urban Decay palette and just go between the purple color and Pegasus. Kind of mixing them together, but we'll put Pegasus back on top in just a moment. And then going back in with Pegasus just here on the center to make the eyes pop a lot more. I'm just gonna dust the excess away that fell down, and hopefully it won't ruin the foundation. No, it's still okay. I think I just might finish the face now before I do anything else. I'm just gonna take the Breakup Contour color, this one here from Makeup Geek, and contour a little bit. For highlight, I'm gonna mix a few highlighters together, but first off, I'm gonna use the Cover FX Enhancement drops in Moonlight. I like to put a few drops onto the back of my hand and take the side that doesn't have the powder on of the beauty blender and just start dabbing it in. And what I do, and then I just start dabbing it onto my face. Ooh. Because today I want a badass, bright, beaming highlight. You can almost see it from outer space. And on top of that, I'm gonna use two more highlighters. I'm gonna use the Chrushed Pearl from Anastasia with the M510 brush. And for the tippy toe of the highlight, I'm gonna use Pearl from Becca, also with the 510 brush. And that's just going to go on the highest points of my face. Maybe a little bit down the nose. And if you think you have enough highlight, just ask yourself, what would Nikkie tutorial do? Would she put more or less? I think more. Here, and I'm gonna use Pearl here just on the inner tear ducts as well. And for blush, just to keep it all together, I'm gonna use the same as we used on our eyes, which is Spellbound. And just put a tiny bit. And before I finish off the eyes, I'm gonna do the brows off camera because that takes the longest time and we don't have time for that. For my brows, I use Dipbrow, Pomade and Ebony from Anastasia Beverly Hills and Sourcils Styler, I think it's just 03 number from Lancome. I love this brow gel to comb them up. I'm gonna start off by using E18 from Morphe and just go in with the same pink color as we did before. I think it's the color Swoon, like I told you before. I'm not really sure with the numbers and the names with the Kat 1D palette. Make a lovely place. And then I'm gonna use the Wham Bam color from Nikkie Tutorials and just go over that. And with a blending brush, I'm just gonna take a tiny bit more of the Swoon and Wham Bam together. Just drag it along. I want the lower lashes to be really blown out. Like really blown out. And do the same process for the inner corners. And to give the lower lashes a little more darkness, the center stage Sculpt that we used on the top lid, use that on the bottom lid as well. And connect, and on the inner corner here as well. For the center of the lower lid, to use the Jumbo eye pencil in Milk again, and just do a dot underneath both eyes. And first off, I'm gonna use the bright blue color, just a tiny bit on both sides, and then just grab the Pegasus from Makeup Geek and put that in the center of the lid and blend together with everything else. And with a small brush, I'm just gonna drag this color a little bit down, making a little bit of a cloud here. For glitter, I'm gonna use the Glitterally from Too Faced in collab with Nikkie Tutorial and mixing liquid from Makeup Store to stick it on. Yeah. And for lashes, I'm gonna use Tanya 8 Cosmetics in the style Athens, which are like this, really wispy and beautiful. And I'm gonna put them on off camera. The lashes are on. And now for the final bit, the nose and the lips. I think I might just have the lips black, but I'm gonna use the lip liner from Colourpop in the color Bold Chic. And just top it off with the lipstick in Bold Chic as well, just to make it extra black. And here is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I do. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you want. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye. Meow, 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 meow. La la la. And just put on your bunny ears so you can be a mouse as well.